Hi guys, on my knees, it's me, Tik Tok Fantazii, back once again. Yes, God. We got a new case, okay, today, honey, but I'm a little late with this. Okay, I'm so sorry I'm a little late. I was deciding or not to do it, but I was getting this a lot and a lot of messages saying, oh, go ahead and talk about it. So I was like, let me go ahead and talk about it, honey. I made sure I did all my research, and shout out to Tamron Hall's show. She put it on YouTube. You can see all the different parts. She got like 10 parts, okay? She interviewed him, she interviewed the wife, and everything. They interviewed together, okay? So it's very interesting, and it's a very, I didn't want to get out because a lot of bloggers, they sit there and they talk about it without looking at, and I'm like, and they keep saying that. I didn't look at the situation. I didn't look at the video. I didn't look at the Tamron Hall show. I didn't look at it. Oh, what do you mean you didn't look at it? You know, I like to get, and that's why it takes me a little longer, is because I like to get all the information. I like to see everything, and talk about the real. The real, okay? I'm all about the real over here. So if you want the real, you like the real, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we all about the real over here. Yes, God, Andrew Gillum, honey, he was about to be the mayor of Florida. And I liked his singular interview. Part one was very beautiful. It was good. And I was surprised because I was expecting some foolishness or, some hot messness, but no, he's very genuine, and it was very emotional. I believe, he found himself in that place because he felt that way. He was very disappointed that the enemy is shining. He was very disappointed that, he lost the race. He was very disappointed, and it really affected his relationship with his wife and his family. So he was in a state of partying and drinking and drugs. Maybe he felt disconnected, I don't know, but you can tell that's why he was led to maybe sin, or I don't know, but that's what I felt. And it goes to show he was very articulate. He was very articulate, and it's very good that a man can articulate what he's feeling, but at the time he wasn't able to be real with it. He had to keep that inside, or else it would destroy his whole situation. Especially if you're in the political sphere, people's viewpoints and their eyes is on you, and it really does break it down when you're living a lie. You know what I mean? We can't be your true, authentic self.
Your intention when you went to that room?
I would say the reason why I went to that room is probably no different than how anybody might communicate with someone that they are in a friendship, relationship, whatever with. I understand very well what people assume about that. When that photo came out, I didn't recognize the person on the floor. That was not pornography. That was not a sex act. That was not anything more than a person being at their most vulnerable state, unconscious, having given no consent. And someone decided to use a moment where I was literally lying in my own vomit.
So that part one was really truly powerful, and I understood in his shoes of why he was led to that situation. Mental health is a very big issue. It's a very sensitive issue. And if someone talked to him, and I believe, honey, he should have been led to me, honey, I would have said, just be yourself. It's okay that you endured this. A lot of people are still looking at you. A lot of people still care for you, and everything. You will have another opportunity. You know what I mean? Don't spiral downwards and stuff, because it may, destroy, or it may ruin your next time, because people gonna want you for the next time. You will have your next time. Then he comes out as bisexual. You know, when she asked him the question, and that's one thing that I like about Tamara Hall. I like, let him talk and state his truth, you know, because he is giving you his pathway, you know, his walk.
When you didn't ask the question, you put it out there, is whether or not I identify as gay, and the answer is I don't identify as gay, but I do identify as bisexual. And that is something that I have never shared publicly before.
He's showing you the walk. And that's one thing that's powerful for you, my dreamers. You know, I understood his shoes, his point of view. And I understood the wife's point of view. Heck, Tamara Hall, you can feel her point of view. Everybody has a different point of view. Everybody has a different interpretation in the way they see the world. So you got to be understanding. That's why you can't be so judgmental, so you can get everybody's point of view, okay? This is what I do. Take true to topics and make it relate for all of us, because we're living together, and you know, other people's experience can teach us the lesson. So it was his point of view, and he was sharing and allowed people her questions was too pointed. And I was like, he's gonna answer your question if you allow his ass to get there. Okay. She just was her, and he just like, you know what I mean? Just allow him he's gonna get to your question and everything. She just had too pointed questions, and it was just annoying. I was like, allow him to get there. Allow him. He's telling you his journey, and that's the journey of why he's giving you the reason why, and that's a better way, you know, rather than you know. So he came out finally that he is, to answer her very pointed question. He is bisexual. He is bisexual. So that was very interesting, and everything of the sort, that he is bisexual. And now let's go ahead with all these bloggers are saying he should have came out maybe to the LGBT community and everything of the sort. And when I first heard that, I was like, I agree. You know, it would have been like one hit a quitter, one and done. You know what I mean? The blowout would have been, and he probably could have did like a little spread on the LGBT, and then everybody else would have. But I like it this way because I like this way. Oh, I have written down why I like this way. This is it's that, you know, it would have been quicker that way, but it would have been too showy. You see what I'm saying? It would have been too showy. I don't know how to describe it. It would have been too showy. This here is a longer, you know, damage control type thing. And then to say he's bisexual, oh, I was like, that is a good response. You know what I mean? And he may be very well bisexual. Bisexuality, you know what I mean, is very nuanced. You know what I mean? And it is perfect because your wife, you know. But let me go straight there. When like part 3 or so, when she was stating her, and it's a journey. Her journey was emotional too. Her journey was emotional too, and I was feeling her and everything, and I was like, oh my good, to be in her shoes. Oh my good, you need to watch it yourself, honey. To be in her shoes, it really hurt, and to speak that, it takes a very strong person. And you know what I mean, to support your husband who enduring all those changes or was out there like that. And that was hurtful to see those shots of him laying on the floor, with the vomit and the drugs. But as you know where that came from is because he felt like a failure. He had disappointment and everything of the sort. So anywho, but anyway, like I was saying, he was crying. He was crying, honey. He was crying. And I was like, oh my God, he has true love for this woman. He do have true love for this woman, okay? He does have true love for this woman. Okay, so he was crying, and that was, okay, he has true love, and he's going through something. God bless him. I just want to send him my prayers, okay? I'm just giving you, honey, y'all just react on the comment section below, okay? I'm done with that. He does have true love for that woman, okay? Ooh, I'm gonna get into practice of this, okay? I'm too emotional, okay? My zodiac sign is Cancer, and I get emotional. Anywho, so that was really powerful. So you know. And also, it hurts when you're in the public eye, you think everything's all great and they're fabulous and everything. It truly hurts when you're in the public eye and people turn on you. You know what I mean? People turn on you. So that was really powerful. Let's end it here, okay? Here's my monologue. Everybody is not perfect, okay? That's why you gotta be sensitive and non-judgmental. It's more freedom. You have more fun, okay? You have more fun. Number one, you know, you just live your life, live in your truth, be who you are. This is good. Know yourself. Know yourself, live in your truth, be happy. You know, in someone else's situation, I like what they kept saying in their marriage. This is our covenant, and everybody has their different covenants and stuff like that. Will and Jada got their little different covenants with their open relationship. Everybody got their different covenants, okay? In other words, their agreement, okay? Their agreement under, you know, source, God, whatever. So they have their different covenants. So you know, you got to be sensitive in everything. That's their life. Everybody's not perfect, and just pray for them and everything, and don't be negative. You know what I mean? Don't be negative, because this is good. This is a good example. I'm just giving you a lover, okay? I'm just giving you my own lover. So I don't want none of that negativity in my situation. So he's watching you, what you gonna do here. How you react to their situation. You see what I'm saying? So when he bless you, you see, you ain't gonna deal with, you know, see what happened with Kenya Moore? You know, I do RHOA news. That's what happened to Kenya Moore. She was saying everybody business, doing wrong things, monking up stuff for everybody else's relationship. Then when she got in her relationship, you see what happened. Okay? So anyway, be sensitive. You know, if you feel those emotions and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, God bless them and everything. And if it's nothing nice to say, I don't say it at all. Your mama taught you that, okay? I was watching Robin whatever, and it was really powerful. She said this, it's a masterclass, you know what I mean? And very good, I love it. And Robert Givens, when she did public speaking, okay? I'm working on my public speaking, okay? I hope I'm doing pretty good. Get in the comment section below, let me know what y'all think. But she said that, how come all your children, she asked her mom, how come all your children is doing very well? And the mom responded, because I taught you guys manners. This is simple answer. I taught you guys manners. You know what I mean? So, you know, have manners. Be sensitive. You know, ask yourself, what would I do in their shoes? You know, empathy. Have empathy. Empathize with them as if it was you. And everything, ask yourself, if that was me, how would I want someone to react? Okay? How would I want someone to treat me if I was in their shoes? Okay? And you know, that's what they need. Is people giving, I like her response. RJ is her name, love that name. I love her response. She said, I'm just susceptible to all the love energy. If you've been in that situation or in something like that, you know what I mean? Just take in love energy. Take in nothing but love and ignore the negativity, because all it does is bring you down.
And so the truth is that, Tamron, everyone believes the absolute worst about that day. At this stage, I don't have anything else to have to conceal. I literally got broken down to my most bare place, to the place where I wasn't even sure that I wanted to live, not because of what I had done, but because of everything that was being said about me. What was most hurtful was this belief that I was somehow living a lie in my marriage and in my family. That was the most hurtful to me, because I believe we're all entitled to mistakes. And I believe we're entitled to those mistakes without having every other respectable and redeeming part of our lives invalidated. And I felt like the love that I have between my wife and I, my family, but most important, the authenticity that I tried to lead with was all in question at this point. And not even in question anymore, something else had been assumed by that. And to be very honest with you, when you didn't ask the question, you put it out there, is whether or not I identify as gay. And the answer is, I don't identify as gay, but I do identify as bisexual. And that is something that I have never shared publicly before.